Locking in for 2025 begins with having a clear vision. Without a strong sense of direction, it's easy to drift through the year without making meaningful progress. Vision is more than just setting goals. It's about defining a future that excites and challenges you. It provides clarity on what truly matters and acts as a guiding force for your decisions, actions, and daily habits. To start, take time to reflect on where you are now and where you want to be by the end of 2025. This requires honesty about your current circumstances, your strengths, weaknesses, and the areas where you need growth. Visualizing success in different areas of life, such as career, finances, health, and relationships, helps create a roadmap for achieving the results you desire. Imagine what your ideal life looks like a year from now. What have you accomplished? How do you feel? What habits and routines have shaped your success? The more specific the vision, the more powerful it becomes. Once you have a clear picture of your desired future, break it down into tangible goals. Big aspirations are exciting, but they can feel overwhelming without a clear structure. Identify key milestones that will move you toward your ultimate vision. For example, if financial freedom is a goal, define what that means. How much money you need to save, what investments you should make, and what spending habits need to change. If improving health is a priority, specify what fitness level or habits you want to develop, whether it's exercising consistently, improving nutrition, or getting better sleep. Writing down your vision is crucial. Putting your goals on paper reinforces commitment and provides a reference point throughout the year. Studies have shown that people who write their goals are significantly more likely to achieve them. But beyond writing them down, revisiting and refining them regularly ensures they stay relevant and motivating. Life is dynamic, and flexibility is necessary to adjust your vision as needed while staying aligned with your core objectives. Equally important is ensuring that your vision is deeply connected to your values and purpose. Superficial goals driven by external pressures rarely lead to lasting fulfillment. Instead, focus on what truly resonates with you. Why do you want to achieve these goals? What impact will they have on your life and the lives of those around you? When goals are tied to a strong purpose, motivation becomes more sustainable, even during challenges. Another critical step in clarifying your vision is eliminating distractions and mental clutter. With endless demands on your attention, it's easy to lose focus. Simplifying your priorities and cutting out unnecessary activities or commitments allows you to direct your energy toward what truly matters. Discipline in maintaining focus is a key differentiator between those who achieve their vision and those who don't. The process of creating and committing to a clear vision for 2025 requires intentionality. It's about setting meaningful goals, developing an action plan, and maintaining the focus and discipline to follow through. When you have a vision that excites you, each day becomes an opportunity to move closer to the life you desire. Discipline is the bridge between setting goals and achieving them. Without consistent effort, even the best plans remain unfulfilled ideas. Developing daily discipline is about creating habits that align with long-term success, ensuring that every day contributes to a bigger vision. It's not about grand gestures, but small, repeated actions that build momentum over time. The foundation of discipline starts with understanding the power of habits. Every successful individual attributes their achievements to the ability to show up consistently, even when motivation fades. Motivation is unreliable, fluctuates with moods, circumstances, and external influences. Discipline, on the other hand, is a system that keeps you moving forward, regardless of how you feel in the moment. It means doing what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. One of the most effective ways to build discipline is to start small. Overcommitting to drastic changes often leads to burnout and frustration. Instead, focusing on one or two key habits and building from there creates sustainable progress. If waking up early is a struggle, forcing a 5 a.m. wake-up might be unrealistic overnight, but adjusting the bedtime routine in small increments makes the shift more manageable. If improving health is a goal, starting with 10 minutes of exercise daily rather than an intense, overwhelming routine helps establish consistency. Setting clear, non-negotiable routines reinforces discipline. When something becomes a fixed part of the day, it removes the mental exhaustion of deciding whether to do it. Decision fatigue can derail progress, but when habits are automatic, they become second nature. Scheduling time for essential activities, whether reading, working out, or learning a new skill, ensures they don't get pushed aside when life gets busy. Self-accountability is another critical factor in discipline. While external support systems like mentors or accountability partners can help, true discipline comes from an internal commitment. Tracking progress, reflecting on setbacks, and adjusting strategies as needed maintain long-term consistency. Journaling or using habit tracking apps can provide visual proof of progress, reinforcing the importance of showing up daily. Avoiding distractions and minimizing excuses is essential for maintaining discipline. The modern world is filled with endless distractions that pull attention away from priorities. Social media, television, and mindless scrolling can eat away at time meant for productive habits. Being intentional about setting boundaries, such as limiting screen time, creating a focused work environment, or using techniques like time blocking, helps eliminate temptations that interfere with discipline. Embracing discomfort is part of the process. Growth happens outside of comfort zones, and discipline often requires pushing through resistance, whether it's waking up earlier, working out when tired. Continuous learning is one of the most powerful investments anyone can make. The world is constantly evolving, and those who commit to lifelong education position themselves ahead of the curve. Learning isn't just about formal education. It's about staying curious, open-minded, and actively seeking knowledge that enhances personal and professional growth. The most successful individuals understand that knowledge is an asset that compounds over time, leading to better decisions, increased opportunities, and greater adaptability in a changing world. The first step in embracing continuous learning is shifting the mindset from seeing education as something that ends with school to viewing it as a lifelong journey. The most valuable skills are often developed outside of traditional classrooms. Reading books, listening to podcasts, taking online courses, attending seminars, and engaging in thoughtful discussions all contribute to expanding knowledge. The key is to stay proactive. Waiting until knowledge is needed can lead to missed opportunities, whereas consistently seeking new information creates a foundation for future success. A practical approach to continuous learning is dedicating time each day to acquiring new knowledge. Even 30 minutes of reading or watching an educational video can create a significant impact over time. Learning in small, consistent increments prevents overwhelm while reinforcing retention. The goal is not just to consume information, but to actively apply it. Without application, knowledge remains theoretical. If a new skill is learned, practicing it in real-world situations solidifies understanding. If new insights are gained from a book, reflecting on how they apply to personal or professional life ensures deeper comprehension. Surrounding oneself with other learners accelerates growth. Being in an environment where discussions revolve around ideas, strategies, and new discoveries fosters a culture of learning. Engaging with mentors, joining mastermind groups, or simply having conversations with knowledgeable individuals can expose fresh perspectives and challenge existing beliefs. Learning isn't just about gathering information. It's also about unlearning outdated ideas and refining understanding based on new evidence. Technology has made continuous learning more accessible than ever. The internet provides unlimited resources, from free educational platforms to specialized courses taught by industry experts. Taking advantage of these resources eliminates the excuse of not having access to quality education. However, with so much information available, discernment is crucial. Not all sources are reliable, so learning how to filter credible information from misinformation is a valuable skill in itself. Developing a growth mindset is essential in the process of continuous learning. This means embracing challenges, viewing failures as opportunities to learn, and seeking feedback to improve. Those who fear making mistakes often stagnate, while those who see mistakes as stepping stones to mastery continue to progress. Growth comes from experimentation, reflection, and adaptation. The commitment to continuous learning ensures that skills remain relevant, ideas stay fresh, and perspectives evolve. In a rapidly changing world, those who stop learning risk falling behind, while those who embrace knowledge stay ahead. The investment in personal growth through education pays dividends in every area of life, shaping a future that is not only successful but also fulfilling. The people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our mindset, habits, and overall success. Growth-minded individuals push each other to improve, challenge limiting beliefs, and create an environment that fosters continuous development. Being in the right company can make the difference between staying stagnant and reaching new levels of personal and professional achievement. When the goal is to lock in for 2025, surrounding yourself with people who are ambitious, forward-thinking, and committed to growth is essential. One of the first steps in cultivating a growth-minded circle is evaluating current relationships. Not everyone in our lives contributes to growth, and some individuals may unknowingly hold us back. Negative, complacent, or overly critical people can drain motivation and plant seeds of doubt. It's important to recognize who adds value and who diminishes it. It doesn't mean cutting off long-term relationships immediately, but it does require setting boundaries and prioritizing time with those who inspire progress. Finding and connecting with growth-minded individuals often requires stepping outside of comfort zones. These people are typically engaged in activities that promote learning and improvement. They attend seminars, participate in mastermind groups, network at industry events, and are active in personal development communities. Seeking out these spaces, both online and offline, creates opportunities to build meaningful connections. Engaging in discussions, sharing experiences, and exchanging insights with those on a similar path accelerates personal growth. Mentorship is another powerful element in surrounding oneself with growth-focused individuals. Learning from those who have already achieved success provides guidance, shortcuts, and insights that might otherwise take years to discover independently. A mentor can offer constructive feedback, challenge limiting beliefs, and help navigate obstacles more effectively. If direct mentorship isn't available, studying successful individuals through books, podcasts, and interviews can serve as a virtual form of mentorship. Being part of a growth-minded network isn't just about receiving inspiration and advice, it's also about contributing to the growth of others. True growth happens in environments where people uplift and challenge each other, offering insights, providing support, and being genuinely invested in others' success strengthens relationships and creates a culture of mutual improvement. The more value one provides, the more opportunities for collaboration, learning, and advancement arise. The influence of a strong, ambitious community extends beyond motivation. It shifts the standard of what is considered normal and possible. If those around you set high goals, prioritize discipline, and refuse to settle, it becomes natural to adopt the same mindset. Conversely, if the environment is filled with mediocrity, excuses, and complacency, it's easy to absorb those behaviors without realizing it. Choosing to be in spaces where excellence is expected raises personal standards and accelerates progress. Being intentional about the company you keep is one of the most effective strategies for long-term success. Growth is not just an individual journey. It is shaped by the energy, ideas, and ambitions of those around you. Surrounding yourself with people who challenge, support, and inspire you ensures that 2025 is a year of continuous improvement, achievement, and personal transformation. Taking ownership of your results is one of the most powerful mindset shifts that leads to success. It means fully accepting responsibility for where you are in life, both the successes and the setbacks. Blaming external factors, whether it's circumstances, other people, or bad luck, only limits growth and keeps you stuck. True progress begins when you recognize that your actions, decisions, and mindsets shape your reality. Owning your results requires radical honesty. It's easy to acknowledge achievements, but it takes courage to face mistakes and shortcomings without making excuses. Instead of seeing failure as something caused by outside forces, take a step back and evaluate what could have been done differently. This doesn't mean being overly critical of yourself. It means recognizing areas for improvement and using them as learning experiences. Every challenge or setback contains a lesson, and those who take full ownership extract value from these moments instead of letting them define them negatively. A key part of taking ownership is understanding that no one else is responsible for your success. While mentors, resources, and support systems can help, the final responsibility always falls on you. Waiting for someone to come and change your circumstances is a losing strategy. Those who achieve the most are proactive, not reactive. They don't wait for the perfect moment, ideal conditions, or external validation. They take action despite uncertainty and obstacles. The ability to make decisions and move forward, even when the path isn't entirely clear, is what separates those who progress from those who remain stagnant. Accountability plays a major role in this process. Keeping track of progress, setting measurable goals, and consistently evaluating results ensure that you stay on course. It's easy to set goals, but without regular self-assessment, it's just as easy to drift off track. Being disciplined in monitoring your actions, adjusting strategies when needed, and staying committed even when motivation dips is essential. This is where self-discipline and self-reflection become critical. Writing down goals, tracking habits, and reviewing progress at the end of each week or month can help maintain a sense of direction. Taking ownership also means letting go of a victim mentality. Life isn't always fair and challenges will arise, but dwelling on unfairness or setbacks won't change anything. Instead of focusing on what's outside of your control, shift attention to what can be controlled. Your attitude, actions, and response to adversity. Those who take ownership don't waste energy complaining. They use that energy to find solutions, adapt, and move forward. Developing this mindset creates a sense of empowerment. When you know that your choices directly impact your future, you start making decisions with greater intention. Commitment to taking action is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who only dream about them. Ideas, plans, and knowledge are valuable, but without execution, they mean nothing. Success doesn't come from waiting for the perfect moment or endlessly preparing. It comes from making a decision and following through with consistent effort. Taking action is about bridging the gap between intention and results, ensuring that progress is made every single day. One of the biggest obstacles to action is overthinking. Many people get stuck in the cycle of planning, analyzing, and doubting themselves to the point where they never start. While preparation is important, there comes a time when action must take precedence. No amount of research or strategizing can replace the lessons learned through real experience. Perfectionism often holds people back as they fear making mistakes or failing. But failure is not the enemy. Inaction is. Every successful person has faced setbacks, but they learn, adjust, and keep moving forward. The key to taking action is breaking down big goals into smaller, manageable steps. A massive goal can feel overwhelming, making it easy to procrastinate. However, when it's divided into clear, simple tasks, it becomes easier to make progress. Instead of focusing on the entire journey, concentrate on the next immediate step. Completing one small task builds momentum, and momentum creates motivation. Success isn't about making giant leaps all at once. It's about taking consistent steps every day. Accountability plays a major role in staying committed to action. Having a system to track progress, whether it's a journal, an accountability partner, or a mentor, helps maintain focus. Deadlines and specific timelines add a sense of urgency, preventing delays caused by complacency. Publicly committing to goals or sharing them with someone trusted can also provide extra motivation as it creates external pressure to follow through. Another important aspect of taking action is overcoming fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of discomfort can prevent forward movement. The only way to conquer these fears is through action itself. The more you step outside of your comfort zone, the more confident you become. Action builds courage, while hesitation feeds self-doubt. The first step is always the hardest, but once taken, it sets a powerful precedent for continued progress. Discipline is essential in ensuring that action becomes a habit rather than an occasional effort. Relying on motivation alone is risky because motivation is inconsistent. It fluctuates based on emotions and circumstances. Discipline, on the other hand, ensures that action is taken regardless of how one feels. Developing routines, setting daily priorities, and eliminating distractions strengthen the ability to stay committed. Taking action creates momentum, and momentum leads to results. The more you do, the more confident and capable you become. Each step forward reinforces the belief that success is possible. By committing to action, you take control of your future rather than leaving it to chance. 2025 will be shaped by what is done today, not by what is merely planned or wished for.